Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your boy back again, Teabagging Eagle, for the second video in a whole less than a year. Wanted to get in on this this situation with Adam22 and Lena the Plug, and basically like renting out his wife like right after getting married. This is important for a lot of guys out here, man, that they may be dealing with like women troubles. I wouldn't say, necessarily red pill or black pill. I have my own philosophy with how to handle women and how to basically deal with what the game throws at you, because that's exactly what it is. It's all a game. Once you get married, it's a game changer. There's no going back. Once you choose a woman to be your wife, I mean, that's another level. You are committing to making sure that she's safe. And so it's really crazy what's happened with this couple, right? Like, they have decided to sell their marriage down the river for clicks and money. And as a man, everything that's happening with this dude is straight up public humiliation. Whatever has happened between this couple behind closed doors in their own personal relationship, whether they're having threesomes and all that bullshit, it doesn't really matter. None of that matters up until the point where you decide to put a ring on this woman's finger and tell her that she's going to be yours forever, to having to hold and to protect until death do you part. For some people, I guess that's not like a sacred thing. For most of us, it's that line which you do not cross. And as a man, it is extremely emasculating to deal with a situation where you're going to marry a woman and have a child with a woman and immediately like rent her ass out. And make no mistake, is what has happened. This man has decided to take this woman's hand in marriage and wife her up and then immediately rent her out into a situation that most men would try and protect their wives from. That is our sole duty. I mean, that is your biggest priority as a man, is to make sure that these types of things don't happen to your wife, don't happen to the woman that you love. And there is no question about it that he does not love this girl, man. Like, for something like that to take place, I mean, right immediately, pretty much right after marriage, I mean, obviously neither one of them really hold any true value or real values as human beings in the sacred bond of that which is marriage. To publicly humiliate this man after he has, they got this video out there, he's walking around with a daughter. I mean, it's broadcasted by the upside down cross that is on his face. Like, straight away, that tells you right away what you're dealing with. You're dealing with someone that doesn't really have any moral integrity or value. It is, how many dollars can we make this year? And when you start renting out your wife, dude, like, it's a slippery slope. Like, what's next? Your daughter? You're marrying this woman and you have vows to protect her. At least you should. And immediately renting her out like she's a prostitute, and going on public record and saying that she gave you an out. She gave you the option to be the man. I'll just be a stay-at-home mom, or I could just, be a normal wife and be a homemaker, little Susie homemaker or whatever. And then you say, nah, go ahead. And now you got the memes out here of your wife taking what looks like a damn concrete pipe down her fucking face. Like, you're gonna go out here and say, I can't believe that these people out here on Twitter want to call me a cuck or define me. And it's like, dude, you sealed the deal. And women can be very insidious in nature when it comes to this. Like, she could have said, I'm not gonna do this anymore. I'm a changed woman. I'm so happy in marriage and glad that you took me as your wife, but she didn't do that. She knew that it wasn't real, and what she really wanted, and that was to be in the streets. She gave him a little bit of, just enough rope to hang himself, because she could tell straight away that this dude is a dude of no, I won't even say a man or a guy or anything like that, because this is a person with no moral integrity or character whatsoever. You know, you see some of these guys out here in YouTube land that are talking like, oh, you know, yeah, bro, his boy's on his podcast. Yeah, you got to get that bag while you can get that bag, man. Some of us just can't relate, man. And we never will. And it doesn't matter how much money we'll ever get. Some of these crypto bros out here know what I'm talking about. You can see thousands and thousands of dollars overnight, practically overnight. You can come up. We will never, ever be able to reason with this mentality. It's so soft, bro. So soy. It's so soft. It's just so expected, really, of what women want these days, and how women can be deceptive in their communications of what they really want. What they really want is an alpha male, a strong man that basically is going to let her know that she's an option at any time. Like, that's what women want. Women want to know that they're not the only one dining at the damn empty ass restaurant. At the same time, they will not pass up the opportunity to put that man in his place. These days, that's what women want. Women want to get an alpha male to commit to them and then do him in. And this is a prime example of that. Is women these days, feminism has brought women to the point of they not only want to get all of a man's attention and the best man that they could possibly get by their hypergamous nature. So they're going to basically heads will roll. Women these days are going to put themselves in a position to have as many orbiters as humanly possible and decapitate as many as humanly possible and humiliate as many as humanly possible. And then eventually they'll get to that king and then they're going to do him in too. And there is like, make no mistake, it is the battle of the sexes. It is the war of the sexes. The only way to combat this is to basically, if you're going to get married, like, you cannot allow this type of behavior. You have to have her 100% in your frame. You have to basically, you know, say, hey, if this is how you're going to act, these are the repercussions. If you're going to have an open relationship or any of that bullshit, it's basically like, don't get married. There's no reason to get married. You know, I wouldn't even say like there's really a reason to get married anyway these days a lot of times, because women are already giving you everything that you could, like, what's the point? What's the point? Unless you're trying to have a traditional relationship and you're trying to raise a family, and, you know, but even then it's like the ball's in her court. As soon as she gets bored, she can just bounce and take you for half. You know, she's going to get child support, she's going to get alimony and all that shit. I would say that it's extremely difficult for young men these days, but the best way that you can set yourself up for success, and this is going to be hard to hear, gentlemen, this is going to be extremely hard to hear, but understand this. You're going to die alone, man. You're going to die alone. You're going to be alone. You're going to have women that come and go. And you can choose whether or not to leave the door open for them. I would say if you are in the dating game, basically is just everything is come and go. Everything is an ebb and flow. And if you really want to spin plates, so to speak, the best way to do that would be to just let women come and go. And that's when she starts feeling your vibes and she wants to lock things down, just say, I'm not ready for all that. You know, I like the way things the way they are. I like things the way they are. And if she ain't feeling it, then bye. All right, see you later. Door's always open, you know? If she cheats on you with her best friend, then, you know, all right, later. Like, you got 5 more lined up. What do you care? You got 10 more lined up. What do you care? If you're taking care of yourself and you're taking care of your financial situation and you're not a fat slob that does nothing and lays around in his mom's basement all damn day, and you're out on a grind and you're doing your thing, like, you're going to have some options. And you have some confidence. You have to have some damn confidence to ask a woman out on a damn date. You're going to be way ahead of the curve. And, you know, some of these dates, you know, you might have a girlfriend, you might have a couple girlfriends, and they last for months and they just come and go, man. It's just like money. Comes and goes. And the minute that you try to lock her ass down and she's not ready, that's when she wants to bang your best friend. Even in the event that happens, you basically have to be prepared, just like the Tao, just like, a state of Zen. You just have to understand that nothing is forever, man. Everything is temporary. Everything is temporary. So just, be ready for that. Not to say that you should live your life with a closed heart or anything like that, but you just have to be ready for it. So that in the event that these types of things happen, and they will, that basically it's just, you have your path and your goals that you're on, and all these dates, dating and women and all this is just a side quest. All that is a side quest. To get the achievement, you got to stay on your main quest. And for that's all up to you. But, in closing, for Adam and Lena, I think it's all over. There is no way that, she can respect him. Like, after all it's said and done, she can't respect him. He's been completely emasculated by himself, by her, and by the internet. And it's all been for a public humiliation. And that's basically the way Hollywood works these days. Even though they're like, basically, I don't even know what you would call them. They're not even like A, B, C, D, E, F, damn, celebrities. Like D-class celebrities. Like, I don't know, what the hell would you call that? They're, just OnlyFans scum. It's like, at some point, it's just, you're just, renting out your wife, dude. And then next, it's renting out your daughter. And, you're just renting out your damn self, So where are your morals? Where is your integrity? At what point do you say, enough is enough? I don't need any more clicks. I don't need any more money. And this part of my life is just for me. You need to find that, dude. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for listening. T-Bag and Eagle, over.